So this is now a part 2, because my brother was stuck under his fan because he's freaking a moron. So, fuck, where was I? Oh yeah. So, yeah, that would cause an argument because he was like, he was completely justified in what he was doing. And what he was doing, he didn't see anything wrong with having a bunch of girls in his DMs. He didn't see anything wrong with staying until 4 in the morning, sleeping with other people. He didn't see anything wrong with any of that. He didn't see anything wrong with letting his pregnant fiance be home worried sick about him to see if maybe he got in a car accident or what. And he didn't see anything wrong with lying to his fiance about being at work when he actually wasn't. And he was just chilling with other bitches, smoking a bowl, doing the most, and then leaving me because I had an issue with it. Whereas Ashton and I, we had one disagreement. And that one disagreement was about Riley. And it wasn't even necessarily a fight or him hurting him or anything like that. It wasn't like that. It was just, one day he was giving him a bath for me while I cooked dinner. And then he went with my brother to go look for toads. And that's fine. I love that you want to spend some time with my brother and get to know him. I'm completely fine with that. That's not the issue that I had. The issue that I had was when I went to go tell him that it was dinner and I couldn't find him. So I called him. I'm like, hey, where you at? And he's like, I'm over here by the, doing the most. And my brother, I could hear him laughing in the background, so I know he's telling me the truth because, first of all, he don't know this area. Where's he gonna go? And I know he doesn't want to cheat or anything like that because he's not like that. So I get upset because I'm PMSing that day. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me, but I was cranky as hell. So I was fucking cranky. So I took off to go look for him. And he's like all the way at the other end of the neighborhood. I'm like, you did not tell me that this is where you were. Like, I had to leave the house to go look for your ass. And he was like, well, your mom and dad are there. Like, and I'm just, that's not the point. Like, what if they weren't and I had to go find you? And then he's like, well, why didn't you just wait for me? So I was just like, whatever, Ashton. And then he made the mistake of going, yeah, whatever, Amberlee. And then I turned around, I was like, excuse me? He's like, I'm sorry. And then we just walked back in. He gave me a kiss, and he was like, I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. Which I am not used to at all. I was like taken aback by that, and it actually made me cry. He's like, I don't know what I did, baby, but I'm sorry. I love you. And he gave me a hug, and he kissed me. And I just started bawling. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, do you want me to leave? I was like, no, baby, no, it's not that. It's just, that's not what I'm used to. I'm used to always being in the wrong. I'm used to always being like... And he's like, no, baby, I'm sorry. I should have told you where I was. I should have... and then I communicated. I was like, it wasn't that you took off with my brother to go look for toads. I love that you want to spend time with him. I love that you want to get to know the rest of my family, and it's not just me that you're interested in, and it's not that. It's just because I didn't know where you were, and if my parents weren't there and I had to go look for you, like, I would have been leaving Riley unattended just to go find you. And he's like, yeah, baby, I get it, and I'm sorry that I said whatever, and I'm sorry that I had an attitude with you. And then we ate dinner, and he helped my dad put up the TV. We played Truth or Dare. And then we played this game called Passion Play. If you are in a relationship with somebody, I would seriously recommend Passion Play. It is a board game on your phone, and you basically move a bunch of spaces, and it has 3 levels. It goes from soft to hard to extreme, and it's not like you have to pay for the other levels. It's like... you do 1 round of a soft round where it's just, kiss your partner on the cheek, okay? And then you ask each other questions, and they get raunchier and dirtier for each level. And the first question was like, what is Ashton's favorite color? That's easy. Red, okay? What's Amberlee's favorite color? Easy. Blue. you know, that kind of thing. And then it goes from like, what color underwear is Amberlee wearing? And it's like, back the fuck up. Like, so yeah, I would seriously recommend passion play if you really want to get like down and dirty with your partner and you just don't really know each other that well, but you would love to, and you know, you guys are just starting out. And I would seriously recommend passion play. It's a pretty good game. So that game was like, whew. All I have to say is I better not be pregnant. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so it's yeah, it's a good game. So we played that, we watched a movie, and then some shit went down. And this is another story for another time. Nothing dirty happened, you know, it's just a paranormal story with a bunch of other shit. So a shit ton of things happened there, like, after that game. But we eventually fell back to sleep, and then he went home to go to work the next day. And that was the last time we hung out. And I have been calling and texting him, and he has a busy work schedule. He's been working every day this week. So he gets back to me like maybe once a day. Once a day he'll call me, and then he'll go to sleep. So basically his work schedule, he will go to work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. But today his schedule has been weird. Like for 2 days he'll have an opening schedule, which is from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then he'll call me like one time, and then he'll go take a nap, and then he'll end up sleeping through the entire day. And then he'll call me again the next morning, like, baby, I'm sorry I fell asleep. Yeah, no, you're okay. I haven't talked to him right now, but that's probably because he's going home from work. Actually, right now it is 1:32, so yeah, he should call me at any time, either heading home or being at home. But yeah. The point is, I have a happy update for you guys. I am finally starting to be happier. And I'm not gonna lie, the memories do haunt me. And remembering when me being in Little Space in the park with my friend Sabrina, with him, it does hurt because I'll get them. The nights where he would bring me in Little Space just so he could talk to little me and help her go to sleep. And then now it's really hard to get on the phone with him about her. Those are the things that still make me cry. But I know that he made his bed and he laid in it. And he broke me and ruined me into somebody that I don't even recognize. But Ashton is trying to help me find the new me and trying to get me back to the way I was. So, yeah. That's the update. Moral of the story, my life is a mess. But I'm trying to get it better. And I'm just kidding. The moral of the story is, if you found somebody that broke you and stomped on you, picked you back up just to push you on the ground and then stomp on you all over again, and it was an endless cycle of, here, I'm gonna help you, just kidding, bitch, you deserve nothing. If it's like that repeated process with somebody and you feel like you cannot possibly love someone else, or you will constantly be stuck in that state of, he'll come back though, he'll come back. This man could seriously run me over with a car, back up and come back and hit me again, back up, come back, hit me again, and then get out of the car and stab me a couple times. I get admitted to ICU. He could call me saying, fuck you, and then he'll come back with a bunch of roses and be like, I'm sorry, and my dumbass will be like, it's okay, I love you. He could literally pour hot soup on me and I would apologize to him, but At this point, I don't deserve that, and I know that. So, if you have someone in your life like that, it's okay to move on. There are other people out there that will treat you better, that you will love them either the same way you loved that previous person or in a better way that you loved them. I'm 20, I'm young, and a lot of my fans are either my age or younger. We are young, you guys, and life doesn't just stop with one person. We're young. There are other people out there. We haven't really lived yet. You know, even if you do have children, even if you are married, we're still young. You know, sometimes love doesn't happen until after the divorce. Sometimes love doesn't happen until after you've spent 3 years with somebody and then they walk away. Just remember that everybody has more than one soulmate. Or you could think that somebody's your soulmate and turns out they weren't. There's somebody out there for somebody. Just remember that. If there is something that I want you guys to take from this video, it's that you will always have this one person that can murder your entire family and set your house on fire and then call you while they're in prison and say that they love you and you would still take them back. There's somebody out there that would treat you so much better than that. You could be on the ground crying from your previous person and there will be somebody that will help you up and help you walk away. And that is Ashton for me. So, yeah. There's somebody out there for everybody. There's more than one soulmate. True love does exist. And you don't have to find it from sleeping with other people and being a hoe. Even if you do have to be a hoe for a little bit, which was me. I was a hoe for a minute, and now I'm not. I wasn't a hoe, and then I was, and now I'm not. But just know that hurt people hurt people. Broken people make more broken people. But sometimes broken people fix broken people. You know, life doesn't end when somebody decides that they don't like you anymore. And that is something that I wish I could go back and tell the Amberlee from last June. I wish I could go back in time to June and tell myself, hey, it's okay. You're gonna be sad for a bit, but there's gonna be somebody out there that you never thought you would meet. She probably wouldn't believe me, but and I always got asked from Lindsay, from my parents, from my friends, when is enough enough? When is he gonna hurt you for the last time? And I think I found my answer. Right now, enough is enough. He hurt me for the last time. And you will eventually get to that point too. You will eventually get to that point too. You know, somebody dropped a bombshell on me about him, about how he doesn't know when his relationship is going to last, but he's talking to somebody else and it ain't you. And I knew I was done when it didn't hurt me. I was just like, okay, that's not going to last, but okay. And I know that he will try and come back. I know he will. But it's gonna be to the point where it's too late. I'm gonna finally look at him and be like, no. And genuinely mean it and not say that just to put up a front so he doesn't hurt me. Because for one, I don't want to hurt Ashton. He's too pure of a soul. I took his fucking virginity, for Pete's sake. Like, you know, he's too good of a soul for that, and he's awesome. I am doing so much better, and why the hell would I put myself back in that position after all of this? Like, why? And if it is meant to be, it will be, just not right now. And I can finally look at a camera and say, I'm okay with that. Whether I'm waiting or whether I'm not waiting, I will be okay either way. So, if there's anything I want you to take away from this video, the pain will not last. The pain will end, or at least ease up a little bit. You will find your purpose to wake up every morning. And it won't be as hard to get up one day. One day, it won't be so hard to wake up anymore. Things come to an end. And I'm okay. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make another video based off of the thing that happened that I told you was another story for another time. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now because I'm pretty sure my son is still asleep. So anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Stay body positive. Kate Winchester out. Hasta la bye bye. And God bless your nutty little hearts, and don't forget to go nuts.